Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Zach from Straight Down the Middle, a pinball show. Thanks for clicking on the video. So today, if you guys know me, you guys know that I freaking love pinball mods. I cannot get enough of them, as showcased here by the Ghostbusters. It's fully modded out. So I've got one of the coolest mods in the mail today, and I wanted to share it with you guys. This is Hooked on Pinball's Ecto goggles mod. The thing lights up and it's very detailed. I'll show you here in a video, but I figured, hell, why not? I'm going to show you guys the journey of putting this sweet, sweet mod into my Ghostbusters machine. Let's go! Alright guys, the Ecto goggles mod from Hooked on Pinball. So the first thing I've got to decide on this cool mod is where I'm going to put it. That's one of the coolest things about this mod. It can be placed anywhere. Now if you guys look at this thing, I'm going to try to zoom in here. It is super detailed. I've got to admit, whenever I first saw the mod online, I thought, I don't know. If that's sloppy, then it's going to be no good. And I'm super anal about nice mods. But when I got this thing in the mail, look at this, the detail of this thing. I don't know if I can get it right there. But it even has like the hardware there looks like it's machined. Like it looks like it's weathered. This thing is beautiful and it lights up right there. And like I said, one of the coolest things is you can put this thing literally anywhere. It's got an easy bulb already plugged in. You just swapped out a GI bulb. Yeah, that's all you do and run it. Now this is a plug and play. The nice thing about this thing is that if you wanted to attach it to something else, you could change this from Comet Pinball or whatever and get alligator clips. You could get anything to plug it into. So where do you guys think I should put this? So a lot of people put it right up here where I have the New York Empire State. That's a really cool place to put it. On the premium LE where the Ecto goggles are, oh man, it looks badass on top of that. So I was looking around the playfield here. I've got this thing jam-packed, and I think one of the coolest spots of putting it would be right on top of that scoop. Check this out. How cool is that going to be? All right, so that's going to look really, really badass. I'm just going to mount it there. And it comes with Velcro that you can mount. There it is. So this thing is going to be so simple. So what I have to do whenever you're mounting this thing, you just got to make sure you have a GI bulb. If not, you can buy an extension wire. It's not a big deal. But for this, I'm going to run it. I'm going to try to run it right through back there. And I'm going to try to hook it up to that GI bulb right there. So I'm going to flip up this playfield, set it in place, hook it up, and then we'll see what it looks like. Guys, we're under the playfield now, and you can see I ran that right through the playfield into a nice hole there. And I took off the end of the bulb because it was easier to run through there. And before I told you might have to buy an extension, I did need a little bit more room, but that's the awesome thing about Hooked on Pinball's mod here. It had like a sleeve that was holding a lot of the wire in, so you can pull a little bit of it out for an extension. So I'm going to put the bulb back on, and then I'm going to take this out right there, pull this bulb out and replace it with that bulb. Let me see here. Right there. And that's what's going to power it. Super simple. Guys, there you have it. Look how awesome that thing looks. I'm loving it, especially with like the scoop light that's already green. It looks like it freaking belongs there from the factory. Highly detailed, easy to install. This is Hooked on Pinball's Ecto Goggle mod. Check it out on hookedonpinball.com. Alright, before we go here on Straight Down the Middle of Pinball show, I've got my Ecto Goggle mod looking badass. And also, look, Hooked on Pinball even has the Slime River mod. How cool is that? Instead of just a plain old white flasher coming up from the city, it looks like it's oozing with that slime down the pop bumpers. I love Hooked on Pinball mods because it's not about just throwing cheap mods after cheap mods on each game. Nobody likes that. What people like are high quality mods, and that's what you get from Hooked on Pinball. You got the Ecto Goggle mod, the Slime River mod, and I'm going to go over to Tron and show you guys the high quality mods from Hooked on Pinball here. The Tron pop bumper caps from factory are unbelievably ugly. They are super ugly. Look at these things. These things are black metal with vibrant plastic that lights up. Yeah. And you can't have Tron without having Hooked on Pinball's light cycles. Look at those things. Unbelievable. So again, every time that I buy a new machine, I always go on hookedonpinball.com because I know that's where I'm going to get really badass quality, high-grade mods that look like they belong on the machine. So go to hookedonpinball.com, check those out. Check out other Straight Down the Middle Pinball Show videos. Subscribe to us and check us out on Twitch as well. Until next time, guys, have a good one.
It's something weird, and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts.